Okay, so Nanami is finally free in Jujutsu Shenanigans. As in, anyone can play him now, he's not early access anymore. And before I get into explaining, I'm not covering the air variants of his moves, because I'm lazy, okay? So moving on. Firstly, we have the M1s, the mouse clicks, the normal punches. So the M1s are just a cleaver wrapped in claws, and it does around 14 damage for the full set. It's fine. I mean, it's not insane damage, not embarrassing, just fine. 14 damage. He's a salaryman. He clocked in. He's doing his job. Don't expect fireworks from the basic attacks. What's more important is the system of Nanami, which is the ratio point. So what is the ratio point? Basically, a bar appears over the target's head when you're looking at the target, and a circle travels across it. You need to time your second press at the 7 to 3 mark, land it, and they get a weak point for 4.5 seconds. Miss it like me, because while recording this video, I missed it more times than I can count, and you just watch the circle finish its journey while the opponent stares at you in embarrassment, and then he finishes you off. Yes. So the cruel part is, this moving circle gets faster the lower the opponent's HP is. So when you need the timing most, it speeds up on purpose, and someone designed that deliberately and went home feeling good about themselves. Without ratio point, Nanami is, I'd say average, but with it is a different problem entirely. And also ratio point makes your moves stronger and changes some variants in some moves, okay? So it's very important to use ratio. The first move we have is Cleaving Whirlwind, and it's basically you rush forward spinning and you finish with a downward slash. It does 14 damage too, and it's unblockable because it's a smash move on the ground. And it has a ratio variant, okay? So it targets the weak spot on their arm and lowers their block angle for 7 seconds. The normal version of Cleaving Whirlwind is unblockable, okay? But the ratio version of it is blockable. Like, what? The more powerful version is easier to defend against. Makes it make sense. Take your time, bro. Then we have the second move, which is Severance Kick. And you kick forward and basically delay the cursed energy, knocks them away. I'm explaining like some Jujutsu Kaisen teacher. So this move basically pushes back the opponent regardless of whether they're blocking or not. And the funny thing about this move is when you use it when you have a throwable in front of you, like a trash can or something, it's gonna be kicked away with your leg towards the opponent, and it's funny. When you use a Severance Kick while you're walking backwards, you get another variant of the move, which is Reverse Kick. So you kick backwards, and you swing the leg to the other way to hit enemies behind you. It's funny. Occasionally pretend you meant to do it. Nobody will believe you. Do it anyway. So we have then the third move, which is Blunt Cut, and it's basically a heavy slash. Flash steps forward, slice the opponent, and leaves them stunned. And you can hold this move longer for more damage and travel distance at the cost of a longer waiting time for using it. And the ratio variant disables the dash for 7 seconds. So no dash for 7 seconds. That person is just running somewhere hoping for the best, praying and reconsidering their life choices. They can't dash anymore for 7 seconds after you use Blunt Cuts as a ratio variant. Then we have the fourth move, which is Stabilize. So Stabilize is basically you stab forward and you push the opponent away. Then both parties are stunned for just a little bit, okay? Both parties, including you. So you stab someone and you freeze yourself too, just standing there, which could be... I'm not sure if this has an iframe or not while you're stunned momentarily, but if you're not having an iframe during that moment, you could expose yourself to other people attacks, okay? So the Stabilize move also has a ratio variant, and it makes the target cough up blood. Dramatic, nice touch. Land it with ratio, go into something else. But this move on its own without ratio point isn't that great. So these were the base moves, okay? And we have the finishers with the base version. So Cleaving Whirlwind slices the arm off as a finisher, okay? And Severance Kick as a finisher flings them away from the impact. Then we have Blunt Cut, which bisects the target as a finisher. Cross Cut beheads them. 4 different ways to end someone, each one progressively more unhinged than the last. The beheading is an air variant finisher, okay? The crosscut one, which I said I wasn't covering, but I'm mentioning it because I'm cool and because it beheads people, and I felt that would be important to say. Maybe I'll make a video for air variants, maybe not, I don't know. Then we have the Awakening, which is Overtime. So your character size, eyesight too. Take the tie off, wrap it around your hand, and say, I'm going into overtime. You get a 25 HP back, and then the music starts. From the JJK Zero movie, it's dynamic. It changes stages based on the last ratio breaker variant you land commanded. And you have no block animation while awakened. Okay, so if someone hits you, you just stand there completely unbothered. You don't react, you don't flinch, you don't acknowledge anything that happened. The most passive-aggressive passive in the game. And when you're awakened, the M1 damage goes from 14 to 18. Now it also does destruction damage on each hit because you're cool. The man is breaking the environment with basic attacks. So the first awakened move is Ratio Breaker, and it has 4 stages. All of cooldown with ratio, all double damage with ratio. So stage 1 is a cleaver swipe into a punch, then Black Flash. Stage 2 is right jab, another Black Flash. Stage 3 is a jump, heavy slam, Black Flash again. And the final stage, which is stage 4, is a devastating swipe. Cutscene on head, Black Flash damage triples with ratio. Triples as in 3 times, as if said needed some clarification. So 4 consecutive Black Flashes with escalating music. When it changes correctly, it's genuinely one of the most cinematic things in a Roblox game. Like a man in a lemon suit like me doing that cinematic move. Truly amazing. The second move when awakened is Interrogate. So you grab the target by the face, you ask him, where are your allies? They say, I don't know, but you then punch them anyway because, yes, the information was irrelevant. The punch was always happening. It has a variant also. You run forward, you grab them, you say their assistants are dead and you think they did it. Before they get to apologize, you punch them again with cursed energy. Gets staggered for 8 seconds. Someone called it the worst awakening move in the game. Then the third move is Collapse, and it's basically a leap into the air and then a slam down. Marks the environment with a weak point, okay? Debris suspense in the air, then you press again and it crashes down for 40 damage. Don't press it and the debris falls automatically after 8 seconds anyway. Runs out of cursed energy and gives up. The debris has a time limit. The debris has somewhere to be. I think the best way to use this move is standing far away from a player, okay? Then you use the move, going down at where they are. Then you use Collapse again and it's gonna destroy them. Oh yes, and there's a move called Sharpen, also awakened, which is basically sliding forward, creating a heated trail, unleashing an upward slash that will launch the opponent away. Then you have awakened finishers. No ratio variants, just insta-kills. Okay, so Ratio Breaker's final stage basically severs the body into 6 pieces. 6 pieces. Someone sat down and made the decision deliberately. Sharpens finishers makes the legs forget to fly up with the rest of their body. Interrogate pulls back and punches with significantly more force. Then we have Collapse, which basically makes your opponent red mist. They basically disintegrated. Okay, so the pros and cons of using Salaryman basically. We have the pros, which are you get low end lag and you can punish passive players hard. You can punish spammers hard. And the ratio stagger gives massive advantages on both arms and legs. But it has a few cons basically because everything depends on ratio point. I mean, every single move is better with it. Miss the timing like me and the entire character falls apart. When it works, it looks incredible. When it doesn't, you're just a guy in a suit missing timings in a public server while the circle completes its journey across the bar. Runners basically completely destroy Salaryman in Awakening because every move is close range except Collapse, and that's just one move. That's the chase option, Collapse, and then you're done. So good luck. Okay, bye.